Hi, I'm Mindy Yang, a member of California Writers Club, San Francisco Peninsula branch. I appreciate this opportunity to read for you, provided by San Mateo County Library's Author's Corner program. I'm going to read from one of my short stories published in Fudan Strike Slip, our 8th and the latest anthology. My story is called Heaven is No Longer a Concept, or a Caribbean Pic. The sex is great, but there's not much else, Richard said when breaking up with Coco. Coco didn't even take it as a criticism. A Manhattan man said sex with her was great. The ultimate approval overrode everything else. The sex is great. She still giggles when she gets home and kicks off her Louboutins, reclining into a go-to place of the whole Downton Abbey, the Purple Shades Lounge, which Richard deemed as a beautiful cliché when he saw it in her selfie. She didn't know what was cliché then, but it sounded so fine. It was also Richard who called her place Downton Abbey in Queens. He hadn't been to her place, only saw the pictures. What Richard said is how she felt. Her sex life had never been great until Richard. Richard made her feel like she had truly arrived in the USA, or a place she had longed for. The USA is foreign. She doesn't really speak the language, yet it's familiar. She has seen it in many movies. Plus, Richard likes chili boiled beef. He even knows dishes like threaded pork with smoked tofu slices and celery, not to mention dandan noodle or juicy buns. Richard's love of Chinese food makes her feel proud and safe. And Richard has a yacht. No, a sailboat. Pan, with all his money, hasn't even been on a real sailboat. Richard loves sailing, which also makes her feel proud, though not exactly safe. The wind blowing non-stop, the sun glaring, attacking every millimeter of her exposed skin, and the boat rocking and rocking. All terrifying and dreadful. Nothing romantic like in the movies. Going out to sea with Richard is a punishment. Coco clutches a matching purple pillow against her chest, but she's willing to suffer for her happiness. When Richard said they should break up at dinner, she agreed, almost a little too much so, nodding reverently. First of all, she nodded like this to almost everything Richard said to her. Second, the sex is great. So true. Not. There's not much else. True too. Not. Lastly, she wasn't used to this sort of breakup. The breakup she had been used to or imagined would feature a fight, a mess, or at least be querulous. But Richard spoke ever so gently. She couldn't help but nodding. When dessert came, Richard pronounced the name of the dessert souffle slowly and clearly and patiently until she got it. She then transliterated it in Chinese, souffle, and told Richard it meant comfy, feeling good. Richard broke into a laugh like usual. His white-toothed, very attractive American man laugh. Everything seemed the same as usual. Didn't feel like they broke up. However, Richard stops calling her. When Friday comes, she calls Richard. Richard picks up, but doesn't invite her to dinner or a movie or his apartment, nor mention any weekend plans. It sinks in. Huh? Coco laughs. She has a fabulous track record when it comes to getting what she wants. Wanted to be an actress? became one. Wanted to get Palm, got him. Wanted to be in New York, here she is. Next, go get Richard. Thank you for listening. For the rest of the story, you can find it in Fudan.